We're talking to Ed Ten Hove, the product coordinator at AFSC, and we're talking about the Agri-Recovery program that AFSC has been running this past year. So, Ed, could you please just give us an overview of the Agri-Recovery program?
Absolutely. The Agri-Recovery program is the Canada-Alberta Livestock Feed Assistance Initiative. It's a program designed to sort of look at the additional costs placed on, the breeding herd producers of Alberta due to the drought and the high temperatures of the summer and fall of 2021. So it's like all agri-recoveries, it's a federal and provincial initiative that's funded 60% by the federal government, 40% by the government of Alberta.
Ed, which producers are going to be able to apply for this program?
So the producers that we encourage to apply for this, it's producers who own grazing animals, and it's the breeding females of the herd that are eligible for compensation. So, obviously beef cows come to mind, but it's for any of the breeding animals that are grazing. So, sheep, elk, bison, some of those apply as well. Also, the program covers beekeepers and some of the challenges they've faced as well. So the beekeepers of Alberta also can apply and should understand the program.
And so, Ed, could you just give us an overview of the application process for Agri-Recovery?
Absolutely. This program was rolled out in sort of two stages. So phase one, the initial payment was sent out to the owners of the breeding animals. So depending on the animal, for cows, it was $94 a head, and that was different on the different species that were applied for. It was kind of prorated. So now we're into phase two, where the producers now have to submit some information to us. So there's two parts again to this secondary payment: the feed need model, which covers the costs of the producers from when they had to change their normal management practice of the herd, and then the extraordinary expenses. So what are the other things that producers had to deal with this year in order to maintain their herds through the drought and high temperatures? And those would be related basically to arranging feed or arranging water for the herd. So things like temporary fencing, additional feed purchases, etc. So also in phase two is where the beekeepers come into play. So beekeepers who had to purchase pollen patties or syrup to maintain their hives are also eligible to apply under phase two.
When is the deadline for the application process?
So the deadline for phase two is the end of the day, Monday, January 31st. So this coming Monday. It's important that producers get this information into us by the deadline. We want to make sure they understand it, and we want to make sure they have their information in on time. So go to our website, look for the information, but end of day Monday, January 31st is the deadline to apply.
Thank you so much, Ed, for talking to us today about the Agri-Recovery program.
Thank you very much. And I would just encourage producers, make sure they understand what it means to them. Our website, afsc.ca, a lot of information there. Reach out and talk to us about it.